Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I thought that I would use my dreaded oil pastels to color in a portrait. I have used oil pastels before, but they were only for coloring in landscapes, still life, and stuff like that. I have never colored in a portrait with them before, and I guess it's going to be difficult because it's going to be difficult to get in the little details like the eyes, the nostrils, the lips, but I'm going to try to do that in this video. So right now I'm using this scrap piece of paper to test my colors on, and I'm just trying to figure out how to work with these colors and also trying to get in the different highlight and the shadow values as I see them in the reference. I used a reference from Pinterest as always, and you can find the reference in the description. The link will be there if you want to check it out yourself. So now that I have familiarized myself with these oil pastels a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and start sketching my portrait. After I'm done with the sketching, I'm going to go in with a red Polychromos pencil and lay down the final sketch and erase the lines that I don't want. And now I start off with the coloring process. I go in circular motions to lay down the colors, and I'm applying very light pressure at first since oil pastels lay down very easily because they are very pigmented. So you have to be careful while laying down the colors and apply very light pressure at first. I mostly use the flesh tint color in the Camel Oil Pastels set to blend the colors together, and I also use the white to blend them together. To mix two colors together, I'm going in different directions. If I lay down the color in one direction, I go in the opposite direction with the other color to mix them well. And then for blending, I apply a lot of pressure with either the flesh tint color or the white. The white is very opaque, which is good since I like to go in with the highlights later on, but it's still not opaque enough to completely cover up the colors beneath it, which is good for my purpose since I'm using the white for blending, so I don't want the colors to be too dulled out by the white. I also use the white to lighten up the colors, and I use the browns and the blues that I have in this set for the shadow tones. One color, which is the red color, was missing from this set. So I mixed the rose pink and the flesh tint and white together to get close to the red color that I wanted, but I still go in with my red polychromos pencil later on to add some of the reds that were missing. If you try to add lots of pressure right away without laying down all the required colors first, it will be very difficult later on to add colors on top of it. And so make sure that you blend with lots of pressure only on the final layer. Since it was a bit difficult to color in the details with the oil pastels, even though I tried my best, I sometimes go in with my Polychromos colored pencils to add the details like the eyelashes, the freckles on her cheeks, and the highlights on her pupils, and also some highlights on the hair and on the flowers. And then I added a little background with the yellow ochre color, but I felt like the color was competing with the other colors. So I added a little bit of white to sort of mute the yellow ochre color a little bit. Now I'm going in with a safety pin and I'm going to scrape off some of the color to add the very fine highlights like on the hair and on the eyebrows. During this process, I am being careful to not tear off the paper underneath. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Overall, I really had fun working with this medium, but I think oil pastels would be best to use if you are doing large scale portraits or landscapes, stuff like that, because it is very difficult to get in the little details with oil pastels. So for large portraits, I think this is a very good medium. Have you used oil pastels before? And if you have, how was your experience with using them and what difficulties did you face? Also, did you ever use them to color portraits? Let me know in the comments. I hope you guys have a great day and a great week ahead of you. And I hope to see you soon in the next one. Bye.